What's up, y'all? It's been a long time. I shouldn't have left you without some dope vids to step to. Nah, but for real though, life been lifing for me, man. It's with everybody else, but I'm not in everybody else's body. You know what I'm saying? Even though we all come from the same source, we all the same and shit. But life been lifing for the young man. So I'm forcing myself to, not really forcing, but just allowing myself to be gracious with myself for one. You know what I'm saying? Give myself grace and compassion and all that shit, all the good things, but also stay disciplined too, and keep going. You know, not stopping, processing things. You know what I'm saying? My grandma passed a couple, like 2 weeks ago now. Yeah, about 2 weeks ago now. That was my last grandparent, so I was processing that for sure. But even before that, it's just like life and like this is my big announcement. Right now, I'm technically considered homeless, right? And even though, like, in conversation, like if I'm talking to somebody, like somebody that prior to this knew it already, like I'll use that term homeless. But knowing is just like it's a what's that word? Not transportation, but like it's like a time in between times in my life. You know what I'm saying? It's taking me from one journey, stage, leg of my life to the next one. You know what I'm saying? So I know it's not just, oh, I'm homeless forever, this and this and that. I know it ain't that. So that's why part of it, I don't even like using that term. I just don't really know another term. I'm in between. I'm in transit right now. Shit. And, you know, a huge, even more part of just accepting what's going on with me, I've been okay with my situation is I cared more about other people knowing my situation than me actually being in this situation. And I mean, shit, it stopped me from like reaching out for help more than I probably should. You know, just all type of reasons and shit like that. But you know, I ain't allow myself just to be asked out just because of like pride or, you know what I'm saying, not wanting to be perceived a certain way, or you know, just not one other. I don't control what other people think of me no matter what. So me like foreseeing me telling people that I've been homeless. I mean like the real kind, not just like from house to house. No, I've been outside, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I got little certain places I can go to duck off and recuperate and this and that real quick, couple days and shit like that, day or two, whatever. Like right now I'm at my cousin's house, right? My cousin don't even know I'm in this situation, technically. But I mean, if she ever see this video, she gonna know. I mean, she tell her before that, but you know what I'm saying? Don't be ashamed of your situation, no matter what it is. Cause for one, you ain't the only one that's in it, has ever been in it, or will be in it. You know what I'm saying? It's a stage in your life. It's whatever you make it, but you know what I'm saying? From my perspective, it's just a stage in my life, and I know why I'm out here. Like I'll probably make another video about that or something. But I mean, just in general, like, you know, prior to this, I was staying at my mother's house. I was living in my mother's house with her and the rest of my siblings. I got into it with my sister, and I decided to leave, not just for the moment, for the day, like, but to leave, cause, and this is, I'm gonna say this: when your spirit is nudging you to do something, it's best for you to just do it yourself before it come a point in time where it's like you forced to do that thing, right? Because me leaving that situation caused me to do two things. I mean, for one, obviously leave, but I knew deep down in my spirit I should leave that place, like my mother's house, right? I felt deep down that I needed to leave, but I was kind of dragging my feet and, just, what I'm saying, procrastinating. And 2, I stopped smoking when I left. And I didn't just decide, oh yeah, I'm gonna stop smoking. No, I left my weed there when I left. And I mean, when I went back like a week later, like in reality, to get some stuff, and the weed just happened to be there still. So in that period of time of me not smoking, like, it was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? I feel good. So I kept it going, right? And I mean, even me being in this situation I'm in right now, it forces me to, learn certain things just about, like, not even just survival, but, like, you know what I'm saying? How to fend for yourself, like, completely, utterly, as a human being, as a man, as, just, yeah, how to make it happen. And, damn, what the fuck else I was about to say? But yeah, I stopped smoking for a while, right? But it just, other than that, it caused me to, learn how to figure shit out and, like, recalibrate my mind to think about, all right, what is it that I really want? I already know what I want, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna live on my own land with my family, and I'm gonna have it set up where other people can come to heal, do what I've been doing for all these years, like just be, right? Just chill, go through your inner catalogs of your traumas, your issues, and also, heal your physical body, your mental, your physical, your spiritual. That's how I'm gonna have it set up so people can come and do that, right? And so I've been able to focus more on that and put, certain practical steps into doing that, put the groundwork in. But it also forced me to start posting on YouTube, making these videos. I started really making these videos more consistently. I went on a trip down to Florida with my cousin. We drove down to Florida. So the day we was leaving Florida to come back up here to Maryland, I said, you know what? I was taking a walk around the neighborhood we was in, where my little cousin lived at. And that shit was beautiful. Like, that's wherever we was at, that's the fucking, like, it's the hood for real, for real. It's like low income, but that shit was so fucking beautiful, bro. Like, it was just like, dog, like, this the hood? Like, what the fuck? Imagine waking up, getting up, coming out here first thing, taking a walk. Like, I don't know if you remember, if you've been around long enough, you remember that video I posted, and I showed y'all the scenery of what it looked like where I was at. If you didn't, go revisit it. I forgot the title of it, but just go look at one of the first, like, long videos I did, 15 or so minutes that I did, right? And that was the real start of me just fully deciding to do what I'm supposed to do what I know my spirit has been calling me to do, which is convey and channel messages. Right now, my message is, don't be ashamed of your situation for any reason, really. You know what I'm saying? But specifically, you're not the only one that's going through it. That you ain't the only one that's been through it, and you can't change things holding them in and keeping it to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, people need help. And even in my situation, like, I have helped and helped people in ways that I'm able to, whether it's financially, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? But this situation has humbled me in a way where it's like, damn, I've met people living outside and, form bonds and situations, bonds and relationships with people that I've met out here just on some, you good, like, you know what I'm saying? Just on some outside shit, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I can say whatever I build in life, I build it from the ground up. From this point, after this, whatever. And since I've been out here. And, you know what I'm saying, just to keep it even more real with y'all, like, last year, 2024, I was outside too. For matter of fact, for a whole year, from November 2023 to basically November 2024, I was outside. But I still wasn't in the same mind state as I'm in right now. Like I did that shit, and I still, like, I was working. I had like 2 jobs in that time period. 2 jobs. I was on unemployment for some months. I got another job. Boom. Then I went back to my mother's house. I left my mother's house on bad terms in 2023, the end, like November 2023, and then around this time, November, Thanksgiving-ish, when it's getting more cold outside, I was like, you know what, I'm tuck my pride and go back to my mother's house. Then I was there from that point until like the end of July of this year. And since then I've been outside, you know what I'm saying? And the difference between this time and the last time is, well, I literally came outside with less than I had. So when I was leaving after I got into it with my sister, and when I left, I took less stuff with me than I had taken with me when I left my mother's house the first time. The first time I had a little storage joint. I had a job. I had endless clothes, this and that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I had it kind of sweet. Of course, I was still outside. Don't get it fucked up, but you know, shit. After a while, like, I was going to my man house. My man let me stay there. You know what I'm saying? Not for like days at a time and shit, but like, you know, spend a night, get myself together, take a shower, whatever I'm going to do. But for a couple days, I was there probably like 2. I want to say 2 days I was there because I was sick. I got sick. I caught a cold, whatever the fuck I had. And he let me stay there for like 2 days straight. Boom. Cleared my sickness. Boom. Back outside. This shit been really molding me to be a real soldier, y'all. Like, even more of a soldier. I already got the spirit, the heart, the energy for it. But it's just like situations like these really forge and build the real you, your real character. You like deepen and define your character. Cause like I said, like, even in my situation, I still help people however I'm able to. You know what I'm saying? People that don't know my situation, probably, unless they see this video or I tell them directly, won't know my situation. Like, I don't care about that. But you know what I'm saying? It's got me closer to nature, closer to God, closer to myself, closer to other people. And since my grandmother passed 2 weeks ago, you know, closer to my family. So yeah, y'all, you know, it's 13 minutes. I'm gonna chop this joint up, I'm gonna edit it. But don't be ashamed of y'all situation, cause for one, it's not gonna be for, unless you want it to be forever. Like, some people do be outside for a long time and this and that, but I know that's not my path, that's not my situation, that's not my journey. But even if it is, like, all right, that's your journey, that's your path, you know what I'm saying? Like the dude 1440 top, like, he outside and he got all this shit going on, he buzzing on all over social media, this and he's still out. Well, I think, I don't 100% know, so I ain't gonna speak on his business too much, but you know, we know him for being homeless. Like, we know that off the rip that he homeless. He could rap, he could do this, and he was on Dirty Glove Bastard interviews, this and that. And that's what inspired me to even, like, get over myself and speak my truth. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all. It's okay. Whatever you're going through, you get to go through it. You're not going through it. Well, you're going through it to get to the other side, to experience what you need to experience, to unlock what you need to unlock within yourself, to learn more, to expand your character, expand yourself, right? Get more in tune with yourself, humble yourself. Whatever you need for yourself specifically, right? The things I name are really things that I've learned and had to do for myself. Gain clarity, structure yourself, Get into your purpose. Stop fucking playing. Stop procrastinating, because life gonna keep passing you by. And what you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? So especially if you real tuned in spiritually, you really, potent in that awareness of yourself, you have to ground yourself. You have to fucking ground yourself, or you just gonna be thrown by the wayside until and unless you do. Because life is still life in this physical form, no matter what. No matter how spiritual you are, tuned in you are, whatever. Like, okay, we all here the same though. So tap in. Much love, peace, and prosperity to y'all.